Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to today's match preview for Tuesday night's game, Tranmere versus Doncaster at Prenton Park. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. If this video has brought you to this channel, welcome. Please click that subscribe button for more content. If you are new, this is the format that we go through match previews. We'll look at the previous meetings between the two clubs. We'll look at the current form in the league for both clubs. I go with player focus for Doncaster Rovers, so we'll look at a Donny Rovers player. I give my opinion on the one to watch for the opposition, in this case Tranmere, and then me and the family have got predictions league, so a quick update on that at the end, and then my score prediction for the game to finish off. So on to previous meetings. Donny and Tranmere have faced off quite a bit. Rovers coming out on top 36 times, Tranmere winning 19 of the occasions, and we've shared the spoils 20 times. Looking back at the last 5 games, the last 5 meetings between the two clubs, in the 07-08 season in League 1, Rovers coming out on top with a 0-0 draw at home, and then a 1-0 win away. And then in 2011, quite a gap between 2008 and 2011 between the last 2 times the teams played, and it was a League Cup fixture at the Keepmoat Stadium, and Rovers came out 3-0 winners. And then in the 12-13 season in League 1, Rovers won both of those games, 2-1 away from home and then 1-0 back at the Keepmoat. If I remember rightly, the one away from home, we were 1-0 down until the last couple of minutes, came away with a 2-1 win. It was a decent journey back home. Current form in the league, for Donny, a little bit stuttering. 2 wins, 2 defeats and a draw in the last 5. Tranmere struggling for form in the league with 4 defeats and 1 draw in the last 5. Late in January, some very good signings for the Rovers. It's given us a little bit more depth coming into a pivotal point in the season. 13 games across 2 months. So it's good to have a bit more depth in the squad. A couple of options to rotate. We didn't have that before the January transfer window. And looking back at Saturday's game, from most reports, it was a very tight game, and 2 set pieces have been the undoing for Donny, which I was quite surprised at, because defensively we've got one of the best defences in League 1. So to concede from 2 set pieces is disappointing, but it did seem like we were trying to get back into that game, and we almost did come away with a point, but disappointed to come away with nothing from Fleetwood. Hopefully we can make amends for that on Tuesday night. Tranmere, on the other hand, league form, as I said, struggling as of late with 1 win in 12, and that was a 1-0 home victory against AFC Wimbledon, who were just above them in the table. Fantastic FA Cup run, so to me that shows that they are a team not to be underestimated, regardless of their league position at the minute. But maybe the FA Cup run has diverted their attention a little bit, and the focus has been on that more than the league games, and that form is shown in the league. But fantastic results against Watford, coming back to draw 3-3 and then beating them in the replay. But Man United just too strong on the night and knocked them out of the FA Cup. Tranmere, they currently sit 6 points away from safety in 21st, so on paper this is looking like a game that Donny should be going to and bringing back the 3 points. On to player focus, I'm going to go with one of Donny's new signings. Fajiri Okunabiri, our new number 9, came on against Fleetwood. Didn't have a lot of time to change the game, but kind of expected that. He's just come into the squad, so can't expect him to drop straight into the starting 11. But he does add to the Rovers' attacking threat. Not had the best season at Shrewsbury this year. He's only scored 2 goals in 17 outings, but hopefully the way that Donny play will be able to get Fajiri a number of opportunities and get him back scoring goals like he did last season, where he scored 16 goals across all competitions. If we can get a return like that, it will be decent. On to the one to watch for Tranmere. I have gone with Kieran Morris, number 7, 25 appearances, 2 goals, 6 assists in the league. And Kieran, Tranmere's most creative player in the midfield, is leading assist maker for Tranmere in the league with 6, and is also contributed with those 2 goals as well. Kieran joined for a free from Walsall in the summer, and he'll be looking to provide as many opportunities and as many chances to other players to try and get some goals, get some points on the board, and help in their quest to stay in League One. So I think if we stop Kieran Morris's creativity and his deliveries, stand a good chance of coming away with the points on Tuesday night. Moving on to the predictions league. So if you are new, the way that it works, if we get the scoreline absolutely spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the outcome of the game right but not the scoreline, we get 1 point. And then if we get it completely wrong, we get no points. And the league table looks like this. Against Fleetwood, we all went for wins apart from Max, who went for a draw, but we did get beaten there. So no change in terms of points or position. I sit on top on 16 points, and then there's Dad and Max second and third on 12, and Chris at the bottom on 11 points. Now, this will all change. No two ways about it, it will change. But the Tranmere game was supposed to be played earlier in the season. I do still have the predictions from the family from back then, so I will stick those on screen now. I was going to go with a 4-1 to the Rovers. Dad was going to go with 2-0 to the Rovers. Max was going for a massive 5-0 to the Rovers, and Chris was going with a 3-1 win to Donny as well. Now, I'm going to give the guys the opportunity to change their prediction if they want to, or they can stick with that. But they were the ones given to me before the game was postponed earlier in the season, so it'll be interesting to see how different the prediction is, or if they stick with the same as what they did previously. We will see. And that leads me on to my score prediction, and I am going to stick. Bit of positivity from me. I think the new guys will have started to gel in the team a little bit of training, and hopefully they'll start to find some form. So I am going to stick with a 4-1 victory to Donny on Tuesday night. Fingers crossed that comes true. I'm going to leave the video here. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.